Sekiro Serotai Twi. It is the most fun game that I ever played with the awesome parry mechanic, and I never see any game come close to this one. But what is Sekiro and why do I have to fight this bastard? I am Shinobi, who was trained by this man after he slashed my face the first time I met him. I was assigned to protect someone, however, none of that went well.
O Shinobi of the Divine Air, open your eyes that your mission need to be done and save your master before they turn your master into a femboy.
What? Hearing that information, I get up and walk toward where my master being held capture with the inconveniently hole, and there I meet my master. Not gonna lie, he is indeed look like a femboy. After giving sword and fall loyal to my master, I finally can get into a combat. Well, it is really easy until I finally meet the first boss and until I meet the first boss again, and I finally did it. The key of this game is actually really easy. What I need to do is just wait, counter the flag, and won. See, the game is really easy. Now I have to get out of here through the secret door. However, there I meet someone.
The moon. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? My beautiful boy.
源一郎殿、私は
Step back, master. Let me handle this.
So, it seemed the noble shinobi tried to protect my femboy. I won't let that happen.
Genichiro Asuna, some mysterious man with unknown reason to stop me here. I don't know why he tried to stop me, but for a certain, he want to take my master for some femboy shit. I don't like that. So I have to fight him. Regardless, he's pretty powerful, but I am more powerful here because I've learned to dodge every counter he give me and die.
What? I've lost to this samurai? This is impossible. Hey, watch that! Idiot! Well, Shinobi, look like you need some hand.
Hi guys, it is me again. I come back after a very fight with the Genichiro, and I am ended up here in a rundown temple. Here I met someone who saved me and give me some hand. Very funny joke, by the way. And also someone who asked me to fight him. Well, he doesn't really hear that much. Oh, I kill him. What? Ah, damn, still alive.
It seems you really good with your sword, but if you need some practice, why you don't come to me? As you can see, I can dodge.
Deal.
Okay, guys. Wow! Fuck. Okay, guys. Oh shit! That's right. Wait! Ow! Wait! What are you doing? What are you doing? What the?
Wait! Thanks to that man's training, I can go through anything without facing a lot of trouble. Until I met Chain Ogre. This guy is really different from enemy I fought before. Even after training with Hanbei Undying, that's still very not useful against him. That is because he can just grab me, slam me to the ground, and just throw me away. But that is not going to stop me until I finally can take one of his bar. Yeah, it is just my lucky day. However, he's not going to stop there. Just because I take one of his health bar, he's not going to stop trying to grab me, and I have to be very careful. If I'm not, I am going to die. And speaking of die, wow, that is whole of fun there. I feel so lucky that I can survive from Chain Ogre, and somehow I end up in this peaceful valley. I don't feel any harm from this place. It wasn't really pleasant as much. But I still can resurrect it again with my master blood. Wait, my master is still underage, right? Oh shit! So, here is what I'm going to do. After resolving my problem with the snake, I can finally go through the castle gate. But here, I found someone mourned that his Uma dead. But I am pretty nice guy, so I send him to meet his Uma. After doing a good deed, I can finally enter the castle gate. However, I have to face...
My name is Kyobu Masataka Oniwa!
That was probably the most loudest introduction I ever heard. My ear is broke and also my power. Using his horse to drive around like a maniac, and I never thought that every horse can do that. And somehow the horse can jump pretty high. For the first major boss, Gyobu Enea give me plenty opportunity to use all of my skill that I have been obtained all the way here. And thanks for the hardship that I've been endured all the way here, I can finally defeat Gyobu Enea with one more parry and deflected it every single one perfect thing. Damn, I love this game. Now, how about I go back to the rundown temple and ask the sculptor, what is this bell? He told me to just pray to the Buddha and probably I can find the answer. And yes, I went back 3 years ago to where it all began. Welcome to Hirata Estate. But first, why do I have to fight this bastard who just gave me a cheap damage even though I just deflected his attack? And make it worse, they have archer in every corner. I hate these guys so much. Even if I kill them, all his friends will come to me. And I make everybody mad because I just there. But leave that aside, I finally can pass through them. However, they have a new type of enemy that I need some practical tool to deal with them. But I'm not amateur. I just need to be patient with every direct hit. I must deflect it at the precise moment. However, the thing will never going what I expected, that I have to deal with archer, then clear the cost, and I can finally fight alone with someone who's supposed to be teach me how to use Mikiri counter. Now that's what I call some action. Yeah, it's pretty much very easy for me. There is a misinput there. After getting humiliated by failed Mikiri counter, I just have to pay him back with a perfect Mikiri counter. But now I have to go forward and find my father with his last dying breath. He told me to save my master and handing me over a secret temple key. But why is secret though? To get to the temple my father mentioned, I had to pass through a drunk and obese man. To be alcoholic and obese, it is not a common occurrence. However, using your alcoholic as a debuff with a toxic substance, not to mention using his weight as a massive damage to put me to death with one hit. And now, that is a good use of alcohol. But obesity have one weakness, a heart attack. Now that he's dead, I can go to... Man, this is pretty boring, let's just skip it. I go too far. Lady Butterfly, my former mentor after my dead father, who gave me PTSD with her entire moveset, from jumping then tried to grab my head and then slam me with her entire feet. What a pleasure. And how could I forget that she also threw some handful kunai straight into my frontal bone. But thankfully she just have one health bar. You gotta be kidding me. After being fooled by her, I finally faced the real her, but now she can move much more faster and twice her. Also, she can summon some minion. Oh wow, I thought it's gonna be harder. Okay, little butterfly, it is enough. You are too old. Come now. It is time for you to sleep forever. Ah, well, I think I've done most of the part here. Now it's time to. What? What? This sword? I know it. I know it. This sword. This is.